My dear, Mr. Suji of the Sujimoto, who the state government is accusing of defrauding the state of over 5.7 billion of taxpayers' money, has surfaced online, giving unnecessary or fake explanation as to why he went AWOL with the hard-earned money of the state, or the taxpayers' money of the indigenes of Enugu state. Mr. Suji, no matter how much you cry, no matter how much you try to give explanation, you are actually still not giving the answers to the question. The question is, since the contract was awarded, why were you not able to execute that project, even when others have been executing the project using the same marginal sum that you received as a contractor? Or did you not actually do a feasibility study before you went ahead and then collected a contract that you cannot or you could not execute? You giving excuses that indigenes of in Eziago are actually going after you with guns seems to be actually leaving the main point. You crying, the cry for me is a crocodile tears. Now, there is no other thing that is involved. Listen, inflections are bound to happen in contractual situations, all right? And then nobody forced you to collect a contract in the state, and then you have failed to execute such a contract. And that goes a long way to show the level of desperation you had in taking a contract. Now, as a professional in the field, if you're being given a contract and you see that it's not viable, that it was not that the contract or the money being assigned to you was not realistic, what you should have done is to reject the contract offering. But rather, what you did is to choose to collect the money, and now you've used it for your own personal gains or personal to solve your own personal issue. And now you are coming to give us crocodile tears. The people of Enugu state pay their tax through their noses. Now nobody cares about the excuses you're giving, right? Now, what we want to see is that the taxes that we are paying in Enugu is being fully utilized. And now if you go deeper, you will understand that this is a money that the people of Enugu state have actually contributed in trust to the state government. Even though a lot of us are crying that the state is being overly taxed. Now that money, 5.7 billion naira, is virtually what, literally what you've done is that you've defrauded the state, or that you've allegedly defrauded the state of almost the tax money of for over 6 months. That's the money that is being pulled by the people of Enugu state. Now, as for those who are really saying, why did the Enugu state government, or those who are questioning the state government for actually giving such a big contract to a Yoruba man, you should be ashamed of yourself that at each given time you go tribal about issues. And then I can tell you that a lot of Fundi Igbo who are in the real estate industry, who have actually gotten their major breakthrough, majority of them did not get their breakthrough in the southeast. Some of them are in Abuja, some of them are in Lagos, Port Harcourt, and some other part of Nigeria. Now, contract award, the award of contracts should actually be done based on competence, based on track records, and based on the sincerity of the contractor and the ability to deliver a perfect job, right? Not where the person is from, because where someone is from is highly inconsequential. Like I've said, a lot of Fundi Igbo that are into the real estate have had their major breakthroughs not in the southeast, but elsewhere. All right? So, you blaming the government on giving a contract to a Yoruba man rather than Enugu youth, it's not about where you are from. We should actually purge ourselves from all these, ethnic bigotry or sectionalism when things comes up. Yes, because we have a lot of Igbo people elsewhere doing perfectly well in a state that is not yet. All right, so giving the contract to a Yoruba man, I don't fault them. Where I fault the state government and the commissioners in charge of those contracts, especially the commissioner who is in charge of the disbursement of funds, is that when you notice that this man got a bond from Just Bank and then asks you to pay the contractual fee into another bank, I think Zenith Bank, you should have suspected foul play. Now the man is out trying to draw emotions. You see a lot of Yoruba influencers and those who are haters of Fundibo find a way and then find means to create unnecessary tension. All right, Mr. Whatsoever you call your name, yes, you collected a contract that you cannot execute. You have to pay back the money, and then if the state actually claims damages, because yes, there are damages already. You've wasted the time lapse, the time gap that was given for the commencement of schools. You've wasted it. So the state has a right to claim damages. The destruction of your business is not our concern. Our concern is that you took the taxpayers' money from Enugu State for your own personal gain without delivering result. We've not seen result. Majority of the works you've done are basically in their PVC level. All right. So where are all those money? Where are they? That is the question that everywhere, meaning the Enugu and even Nigerians, should be asking this man. All right. And then why did you get a bond from Just Bank, and then when it comes to disbursement of the fund, you brought another bank? Like I've said in my last video, you yourself and those who signed that money are co-conspirators, and they should be made to resign their position as commissioners. All right, and they too should be investigated, because it is the likelihood that they got some kickbacks from you, and that is what is even giving you the courage to come out and make this bold video crying, dropping your crocodile tears. It's nothing, it's inconsequential to the people of Enugu. They had earned money of Enugu State. Now they collected through taxpayers' money, through taxpayers' contributions. Are you not a joke?